Hello there. A proportion is a relation of two or more ratios. In this section, we shall look at direct and inverse proportions. If, for example, A, B, and C are three numbers such that A is to B is to C is equals to 2 is to 3 is to 5, then A, B, C are said to be in a proportion with 2 is to 3 is to 5. And relationship should be interpreted to mean A over 2 is equal to B over 3, which is equals to C over 5. Similarly, A is to B is equals to 2 is to 3, B is to C is equals to 3 is to 5, and A is to C is equals to 2 is to 5. For example, if A is to B is equals to 3 is to 4, and B is to C is equals to 5 is to 7, find A is to C. The solution, A is to B is equals to 3 is to 5, and B is to C is equals to 5 is to 7. Multiply the first equation by 5 and the second one by 4 to get A is to B as 15 is to 20 and B is to C as 20 is to 28. Thus, A is to B is to C is equals to 15 is to 20 is to 28, and A is to C is 15 is to 28. There are two types of proportion, that is direct and indirect proportion. So, first of all, let us learn about direct proportion. This table shows the cost of various numbers of cups at 20 shillings per cup. The ratio of the number of cups in the fourth column to the number of cups in the second column is 4 is to 2, which is equal to 2 is to 1. The ratio of the corresponding costs is 80 is to 40, which is equal to 2 is to 1. By considering the ratios of costs in any two columns and the corresponding ratio of the numbers of cups, it is noticed that they are always the same. If two quantities are such that when one increases or decreases in a particular ratio, the other one also increases or decreases in the same ratio, they are said to be directly proportional to each other. Now, let us learn about inverse proportion. This table shows the amount of each pupil gets when 120 shillings is shared out among varying numbers of pupils. The ratio of the number of pupils in the fourth column to that in the second column is 4 is to 2, which is equals to 2 is to 1. The ratio of the corresponding amounts is 30 is to 60, which is equals to 1 is to 2. By considering ratios of corresponding pairs in any two columns, it is noticed that the ratio of the numbers of pupils is the inverse of the ratio of the amount per pupil. If two quantities are such that when one increases or decreases in the ratio A is to B, the other one decreases or increases in the ratio B is to A, they are said to be inversely proportional to one another. For example, a train takes 3 hours to travel between two stations at an average speed of 40 kilometers per hour. At what average speed would it need to travel to cover the same distance in 2 hours? Therefore, the solution would be the time is decreased in the ratio 2 is to 3. Speed must be increased in the ratio 3 is to 2. The average speed is 40 times 3 divided by 2 to give you 60 kilometers per hour. Let's try another example. 10 men working 6 hours a day take 12 days to complete a job. How long will it take 8 men working 12 hours a day to complete the same job? The solution would be the number of men decrease in the ratio 8 is to 10. Therefore, the number of days taken increases in the ratio 10:8. Number of hours have increased in the ratio 12:6, and therefore the number of days decrease in the ratio 6:12. So the number of days taken will be 12 times 10/8 times 6/12 to give us 7.5 days. The lesson summary. We have learned that in direct proportion, if two quantities are such that when one increases or decreases in a particular ratio, the other one also increases or decreases in the same ratio, they are said to be directly proportional to each other. While if two quantities are such that when one increases or decreases in the ratio A:B, the other one will increase or decrease in the ratio B:A. They are said to be inversely proportional to one another. To learn more on the topic or see more videos from me, subscribe to my courses. See you next time. Bye!